Hey everybody, how you doing today? I am out here with Samantha at my camp. You see the camp? I am getting ready to throw some that soil builder seed out here on the lower plot of the plot, try and get that started. It's a beautiful day today. It's supposed to be around 70 degrees today, so and then the rest of the week's rain. So I wanted to get this out while we have this opportunity to do so. It's a little early, but it should still work. I got a little a drag that I've had for a while. I'll show you down here. There's that grate. I'm gonna drag that around, I'll roughen up the soil a little bit so I can throw that seed in there, and then I'll run it over as I'm seeding it, obviously, when I'm pulling it with the UTV. So hopefully that'll be good seed to soil contact. I already put lime out there a couple of weeks ago. So we're gonna get on this and get this work done. Well, that drag did pretty good. Stirred up some more rocks and stuff I'll have to throw out of there, but I'm not gonna do a lot of that. I just don't have the time. But it did all right. So I have to get out. I couldn't do as much as I wanted to because I'm really low on fuel on the UTV, so I need to still put the seed out. So, and I don't have any other way to broadcast it because my electric little hand seeder, I took the batteries out because they're dead, and I haven't got new batteries for it yet, of course. So I'm gonna unhook this drag here and then get the seeder hooked up and then try and get that out. And I bought some hay, two bales of hay that I want to throw on top of all of it afterwards, because I've had a turkey in here the last couple of mornings, and hopefully I'll cover that seed with, and the turkeys won't see the seed, and also hopefully with that rain it'll help keep moisture in the ground right in that same spot instead of running it down, because this hill is, yes, this food plot is a slight hill and water does run down, so I want to try and trap that water in place and not have it run all over the place. The whole idea is you want to build a nice food plot and have that do the same thing so you don't have any erosion. But right now, because there's nothing really growing on it, it's still going to erode if I don't put something down. So got a couple of bales of hay. Hopefully that does the trick, and we'll see how it goes. All right, here's my 2 bales of hay. I bought some fertilizer too. Got the seeder all hooked up. Forgot I got the fertilizer too, so. Oh boy. I'm gonna seed it first, then throw the fertilizer down on top of it. There I'm driving over the seed, trying to get better soil to seed contact, as long as I got enough fuel. And then I'll spread that out by hand afterwards. Holy, gonna be a busy day. All right, here's what I'm gonna be putting out. This is crimson clover. And this bag right here is the sandy soil builder mix. It has sunflower and sorghum and a bunch of other things in it. I think sorghum. Oh, alfalfa or something. I can't remember. There's a bunch of stuff in it anyway. So I'm going to mix this and this. Put it in there and take it out there. Well, I'm not going to mix it until I get out there. I don't want to start spreading it right here. So I'll have to wait until I get to the plot. And then I'll have to put the fertilizer afterwards, and then I'll throw the seed on, the hay bales on top of that. I don't know if that's gonna be enough hay or not, but hay is a lot more expensive than it used to be. It was $9 a bale for these 2 hay bales, and they're extremely light. So yeah, I remember getting them for friggin' $2 a long time ago, or even $1. Somebody we knew. I'll get out there and get started. All right, here's the sandy soil builder mixed in there. Now I gotta still put in the crimson clover and mix it all up. And I'll get to spreading this seed. That gate ain't open too high. Should be all right. Close it up quite a bit from the other day. Mix that other seed and get going here. All right, I got all that seed spread. It took quite a while. The ground, as you can see, it's uneven, and I got it tipped over a couple of times, not all the way, but frustrating. And then I got a big stick stuck in it somehow. I got that out. And now I gotta go get the fertilizer and get that in there, and that'll be done. All right, I got that one bag of fertilizer put out. I'm getting ready to put out the other one. Been driving around this quite a bit, so I believe I'm gonna have plenty of good seed to soil contact. If you can see my tracks all through the whole thing between the UTV tracks and the cedar tracks. So I think this area will be good. I'm gonna plant just the top just for the fall. I'm not gonna plant it. Just gonna let that winter rye grow, let them eat that, and hopefully this stuff will grow out. And once this is growing out good, then I can, grade up that and then plant that. So I'll keep rotating these back and forth, so that way they always have something here to eat. But yeah, it's a warm day. Holy, what a big difference between today and the last couple of days. It must be 70, 75 right now. It is warm. I'm about ready to take this shirt off. But I'm getting it done. Let me show you here. Now there's the fertilizer. It's just 10, 10, 10. Going it around. You can see this ground is awful uneven all over the place. These rocks. I had most of all the rocks taken care of last fall, but in the springtime, it's like the ground sags down and more rocks show right back up. So I'm not going to just keep pounding with those things. So leave them right there and plant right over the top of them. Eventually, they'll be out of the way. Hopefully, God willing. Still got to take care of that tree. You can see it's dead. That spruce tree, I believe. It's all uprooting over there. Had my brother come out and help me with that, hopefully. If not, I'm going to tackle it pretty soon because I want to get that done before I start planting out there. I got a bunch of small maples over there behind those too I got to cut down. Here's some firewood. See, all the trees are starting to bud. The buds are coming out, so the leaves will be out shortly. All these maples. Yep. All right, I'm gonna get this last of this fertilizer out and call this good. That's where we made the new trail going in. Haven't gone this way to get to the back yet. We just went in as far as that way. So that's another project. Once this stuff is done, which is be done shortly, then I got to also do that. Do the shelving in the shed, so I can get more stuff out of the camp and put into the shed. But it's looking all right. I do have, some winter rye stuff growing. There is actually some clover over here growing too, but I just ran it all over multiple times. So I don't know if I destroyed it or not, but I just planted a whole bunch more seed in here. We'll see what happens. All right, we got it all planted. This lower half, lower 2/3. See right where the green is where I stopped. I just doing this lower area, obviously. Now I ran over a lot of the seed really well because putting the fertilizer and everything else in here. So we'll see what happens. It was starting to grow too because it kind of sucks that I had winter rye in. There was some clover growing in some spots. We're starting to come out. And that was all mostly from last year, but I did throw that seed out here last week over there. So some of it was starting to grow, and that was a couple years old seed. I wouldn't even know how that was gonna do it all anyway. So now we got what do we got? Crimson clover, plus we got the soil builder mix in there. And then I put 2 bags of 10, 10, 10 out here. So hopefully that cures this issue with my food plot. Didn't grow at all hardly last year, so now I gotta go over there and do the hay. I gotta get the hay and bring that over here and spread that around too. I just forgot about that. I thought I was all done. Guess not. More work to be had. I gotta go put this thing away first. All right, I got the hay bales. I'm gonna start spreading out over here in this corner first. This is where it mostly runs off from. You can see the higher elevation up there. I've seen it run. It's not so bad running over there, so I'm gonna start on this side because it drops off quicker. It seems like it's better dirt on this side than over there. We'll see. Looks like it's good dirt. See some clover started over there. Some more over there. The wind's picking up. We'll get to spreading this hay. All right, got 1 bale left. This is how much I got with 1 bale spread. I'm trying to just go up this edge here because of how it drops off so fast. There's a lot of water runs down this side. I'd like to be able to do the whole part, but I ain't gonna have enough hay. Probably need 10 bales for that. But we're getting it. It's getting pretty hot today now. Holy mackerel. That wind ain't helping because I'm trying to spread the hay and it's flying all over the place. Sort of helps, but I guess then it doesn't help because it's flying in spots I don't want it to go. But I'm gonna pull ahead again and get this one off and start spreading this one and see how far I can get up this way. Well, That's as far as I got with the 2 bales. Sammy's taking a break on the hay. But it helps out a little bit from it washing out down that way, but we'll see. All the rest of it is on its own, fertilized and seeded as far as you can see the dirt. Hopefully this pans out all right. Phew, I am hot. Busy day. I need to go on the cabin and get some drink. Well, we got that all taken care of. I'm tired. So I got a wood pile I got 10 with, and then all that brush we got to put it in the burn pile. Get to burning that on another day. Got to clean up that mess that's over there. I raked a bunch of piles up. I got to get them out of there and continue raking the backyard. That's about all I can do with the food plot for now till fall for the top. So hopefully that bottom grows. We'll see how it goes. Me and Sammy are getting on our way out of here. This is just a quick ride up and back to get this done before all the rain shows up again. Oh, where's she going? Chasing birds. They're supposed to be for the birdies anyway, knucklehead. All right. All right, we're heading on out of here.